Double Truth Bulletin, news to entertain you.
Good evening and welcome to the Double Truth Newsroom. The government has announced their plans to combat the climate emergency, of which scientists have forecast 12 years as a likely tipping point for climate disaster. The plan comes after growing public concern over the imminent environmental breakdown, which has seen school children in every country strike and protest at their government's inaction on scientists' warnings. 0carb2050, Greener in the Future, was launched by the Department of Climate Action soon. It was launched virtually by one of the newly appointed minister's advisors, as the minister is in quarantine showing symptoms of Dept, the pigment disease turning Irish politicians green. The plan aims to cut carbon emissions to zero by 2050. Speaking at the opening of a kindergarten in his local community, the super junior minister at the Department of Free-for-All Trade was quoted as saying, "This is good for farmers, good for the transport industry, good for the LNG terminal at Shannon. This is good for government tackling the emergency head-on by promising drastic environmental action while maintaining a robust economy and high returns." When asked by one of the toddlers, "What does emergency mean?" he responded, "You'll all find that out soon enough. Coochie coochie." In other news, questions are being asked about the whereabouts of the Orange Aid, which was donated by Northern Ireland's First Minister, Arlene Forster, in an attempt to stop the spread of Dept to the Northern Ireland Assembly. The Orange Aid, which was being symbolically marched to Dublin, seems to have got lost somewhere along the United Kingdom European Union border area. The search has been hampered as Gardaí and PSNI officers have been caught entering each other's jurisdictions by accident. It appears that GPS mapping systems have not yet been updated to show any border on the island of Ireland, and local residents have forgotten about it. Each infringement now needs to be reported to central command centres on either side of the soon-to-be-returned border, causing officers to be consumed with paperwork rather than on the ground fighting crime. Crime in the border region has mushroomed in recent weeks, as officers on both sides of the border are unsure of which jurisdiction the crime has taken place.
Double Truth Bulletin, news to entertain you.
Welcome back. We have an update of an earlier story. The Super Junior Minister at the Department of Free-for-All Trade has caused more controversy tonight over his comments to a toddler at a kindergarten launched this afternoon. When asked what emergency meant by one of the toddlers, he was quoted as saying, "You'll all find that out soon enough. Coochie coochie," before having their photograph taken. The toddler was outraged by the Super Junior Minister's use of patronising and outdated baby talk when asked serious questions. A statement from KindGuard, Kids for a Future, an organisation set up and run for and by kindergarten children concerned about the obvious environmental crisis, said, "We don't know how to spell emergency, but we know what emergency means. We just wanted to know if the government did." For live updates on these and other stories, follow us at Double Truth on Facebook, or twits can use